Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back. This simple yet profound statement invites us to reflect on our own attitudes towards the inevitable end. This quote, attributed to the Roman Stoic philosopher Seneca, encapsulates a profound truth about the human experience. It reminds us that death is a natural part of life, something that every living being must face. Death, the ultimate unknown, awaits us all. It is a journey we all must undertake regardless of our status, wealth or achievements. It is a reality woven into the fabric of existence, much like the intricate patterns in a tapestry or the rings of a tree that mark the passage of time. While many choose to shy away from this inevitable truth, ancient wisdom traditions offer a different perspective, one of acceptance, understanding, and even liberation. These traditions teach us to embrace the reality of death rather than fear it. This essay embarks on a journey through the annals of Stoicism, Buddhism, and Taoism. Each of these philosophies provides unique insights into the nature of life and death. We will explore their unique perspectives on death and dying, and how they can help us lead more meaningful lives. Their teachings provide invaluable insights into not only coping with the idea of our own mortality, but also living a more meaningful and fulfilling life. By understanding and accepting the inevitability of death, we can learn to appreciate the beauty and fragility of life itself. The ancient Greeks, the sages of the East, and countless other cultures have grappled with the mysteries of death for centuries. Their wisdom, passed down through generations, forms a rich tapestry of thought that continues to resonate with us today. By understanding their perspectives, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of life and the importance of living each day to the fullest. Our journey will take us through three distinct yet interconnected philosophies. Stoicism, which emphasizes virtue and acceptance. Buddhism, with its focus on impermanence and mindfulness. And Taoism, which stresses harmony with the natural order. Each offers a unique lens through which to view death and its implications for how we live. The Stoics, known for their emphasis on reason and virtue, viewed death not as an end, but as a natural part of life's cycle. They saw it as a transition, a return to the natural order of things, rather than something to be dreaded or feared. They believed that fearing death was futile, as it was beyond our control. Instead of wasting energy on fear, they encouraged focusing on living a life of virtue and wisdom. Instead, they advocated for accepting its inevitability and focusing on what we could control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions. By doing so, we can lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Central to Stoic philosophy is the practice of memento mori, a Latin phrase meaning "remember that you will die." This practice serves as a constant reminder to live in the present and make the most of our time. This wasn't meant to be morbid, but rather a powerful reminder of life's brevity. It encourages us to cherish each moment and not take our time for granted. By contemplating our mortality, the Stoics believed we could gain a sense of perspective, prioritize what truly matters, and live each day with intention and purpose. This reflection helps us to focus on our values and goals, ensuring that we do not waste our precious time on trivial matters. In essence, death becomes not an enemy to be feared, but a wise advisor urging us to live our best lives. It serves as a guide, helping us to navigate our journey with clarity and purpose, reminding us to embrace each day with gratitude and mindfulness. Taoism, an ancient Chinese philosophy, views death as an integral part of the natural order, like the changing seasons or the flow of a river. Just as a river flows effortlessly towards the ocean, so too does life flow towards its natural conclusion. The Tao Te Ching, a foundational text of Taoism, speaks of embracing the cyclical nature of existence, life and death, yin and yang, light and shadow. To resist death, according to Taoism, is to resist the natural order of the universe. Instead, we are encouraged to accept it with grace and equanimity, recognizing that it is simply a transition from one state of being to another. The Buddhist approach, death as a transition. Buddhism, with its origins in ancient India, offers a unique perspective on death and the nature of existence. Central to Buddhist teachings is the concept of anicca, or impermanence. Everything is in a constant state of flux, including our physical bodies. Death, in the Buddhist view, is not an annihilation of consciousness, but rather a transition from one life to another in the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. This cycle, known as samsara, is driven by karma, the law of cause and effect. Our actions in this life, both positive and negative, create karmic imprints that shape our future rebirths. Across these different philosophies, a common thread emerges. The contemplation of death can serve as a powerful catalyst for ethical and moral living. By reflecting on our mortality, we are often inspired to live more meaningful and intentional lives. When we confront our own mortality, it becomes glaringly apparent that our time on this earth is precious and finite. This realization can lead us to prioritize what truly matters, fostering a deeper appreciation for the present moment and the relationships we hold dear. We are compelled to ask ourselves how we want to spend the time we have remaining. Do we focus on personal achievements, or do we seek to make a positive impact on the lives of others? These questions guide us toward a more purposeful existence. The Stoics believed that living virtuously, practicing wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance was the key to a good life, and death held no power over a life well lived. They taught that by embracing these virtues, we can achieve tranquility and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Buddhists emphasize the importance of cultivating compassion, kindness, and mindfulness in all aspects of life, recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings. By doing so, they believe we can alleviate suffering and create a more harmonious world. Taoism stresses living in harmony with nature and aligning our actions with the Tao, the underlying principle of the universe. This philosophy encourages us to go with the flow of life, embracing simplicity and spontaneity to achieve inner peace and balance. By reframing our understanding of death, these ancient philosophies offer a path from fear to fulfillment. When we no longer view death as something to be dreaded, we free ourselves to embrace life fully and authentically. We become less preoccupied with trivial matters and more focused on what truly matters: love, connection, purpose, and leaving a positive impact on the world. This shift in perspective allows us to experience a profound sense of gratitude for each breath, each moment, and each relationship. Life becomes a precious gift to be savored, not a burden to be endured. While these philosophies originated centuries ago, their teachings remain remarkably relevant in our modern world. In a society often consumed by materialism, instant gratification, and the pursuit of external validation, the wisdom of the Stoics, Buddhists, and Taoists offers a refreshing antidote. Their teachings encourage us to slow down, look inward, and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the grand tapestry of life. As we conclude this journey through ancient wisdom traditions, I encourage you to reflect on your own relationship with death. How does the thought of your own mortality make you feel? What are your hopes and fears? By confronting these questions with courage and curiosity, we can begin to unravel the mysteries of life and death and unlock the potential for a more meaningful and fulfilling existence.